All right, guys, I'm going to make a quick video for you so you have a little bit of personal instruction before I leave. Okay, so today we're going to start talking about factoring polynomials when you have, here, I'll show you the version, we call it ax squared plus bx plus c, okay? The a, the b, and the c are just, so the a and b are coefficients, the c is just a constant number, okay? So it's the c is a number that doesn't have a variable next to it. Okay, I don't want you to think too hard about the letters right now. I was taught it as xy. We're going to do what's called a diamond. I know this is just an x, but you'll see it on the paper. That we have diamonds. Sorry, my kids are moving around and my parents have a bunch of chicks out. Okay, so you're going to have this diamond. It's going to help you out factoring a lot simpler than grouping and trying to think of all the different multiples. So anyway, you'll see it in a minute. Okay, so say I give you 4 and 6. In the diamond, what you're doing is the top number are these side numbers multiplied. So 6 times 4 is 24. On the bottom, we're adding. So you're going to see this multiply and divide sign on your diamonds. So 4 plus 6 is 10. That's how you could complete the diamond. That's how I gave you a couple of them, just because that's a good way to start off, is when you're already given what those numbers would be. But the way that this is going to help you with factoring this polynomial is if I give you, say, 100 and 20 in your diamond. Okay? What this means is that you were probably given x squared plus 20x plus 100. Okay? So your b value goes on the bottom, your 100 value goes on the top. Now to find these side pieces, what you're going to do is start listing the multiples of your top number. Okay, so multiples of 100. 1 times 100, 2 times 50, 3, no, 4, no, 5 and 20, 6, no, 7, no, 8. We also know 10 times 10. Okay, we have our multiples, so we want whatever two numbers multiplied together, they give you 100, but added together give you 20. So obviously that would be our 10 plus 10, or 10 times 10. So we'd put 10 and 10 on the sides. Now these two side numbers are your answer. So if you have this, we would be factored as x plus 10, that's this one, and x plus 10. Done. You didn't need to group, you didn't need to find a whole lot of extra. There's other ways to do it that I think we'll discuss tomorrow. But this is the way I want you to do it today. Okay, we'll say if I give you, how about if I give you 24 and 10. Okay, list your multiples of 24, keeping in mind that this was likely x squared plus 10x plus 24 that I gave you to begin with. Okay, list your multiples of 24. I already know 6 times 4. 6 and 4. Sorry, hopefully you can see that a little better. And your answer, your factored answer, is x plus 4. Oh, darn it. X plus 6. Okay? It doesn't matter which one goes first, just as long as you keep the correct signs. Okay, so let's go into the lesson. If I can find it quickly. 7-5. Here we go. Okay. They're showing a different way in the book. That's why I wanted to show you the diamonds, just because it's a little easier to do the diamond. They're still kind of doing the same thing, finding the factors and eventually pulling out the same numbers. But, okay. So if we have x squared plus 7x plus 6. Sorry, I know it's not coming out very clear. But if we do our diamond for number 1, our diamond would be our c value, the one that's by itself, on the top, Here's 6. Our b value, the one with just the x, is on the bottom. Start listing multiples of 6. 1 times 6. We don't need to keep going because I know 1 plus 6 is 7. So 1 and 6. So your answer for number 1 is going to be x plus 1, x plus 6. Okay? So I've already done a couple, so I'm going to skip over these two, but I would like you guys to try those two out. Number 2 and 3 on the self-assessment. The only thing that's changing over here on the next page is that now we've got a minus 4w. Okay, so I'm going to go through one, maybe two of these real quick, and then we'll move on. Okay, so if we've got w squared minus 4w plus 3, we know the 3 goes on top, and the minus 4 goes on the bottom. Keeping in mind that the multiples added together give us negative 4. Oops, sorry. So, multiples of 3. 1 and 3. Well, I know that gives me positive 4. So in order for it to be added and give me negative 4, I know that it's going to be negative 1 and negative 3. Because negative 1 plus negative 3 gives me negative 4. Negative 1, negative 3. Our answer for 1, oh, sorry, 6. It's number 6. Number 1 over here. Is x minus 1, x minus 3. Okay, we'll do one more. Let's do this one here. Number 7. We have our diamond again. Let's grab some space over here. We have a minus 12 that goes where? On the bottom. Minus 12. And up here, we've got 35. 35. This one's not as simple. So let's do our multiples of 35. 1 times 35. 2. No. 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. 4. No. 5. Yes. We've got 5 and 7. 5 plus 7 is 12. But we need negative 12, so they're both going to be negative. So our answer for 7 would be x minus 5, x minus 7. Okay? Now I'm going to move down here to 9 because we have a positive b value and a negative c value. Okay? So again, we're going to do our diamond. I'm going to stick it clear up here. And we're going to have positive 2x. That goes on the bottom. So positive 2 on the bottom. And on the top, we're going to have negative 15. The only thing that's going to change here is that one is going to be positive and one's going to be negative, right? Of our multiples. So we could have 1 and 15, 2, no, 3, yeah, 3 times 5. Keeping in mind that one of them needs to be negative. So I know that the difference of these two is going to be 2. I want it to be positive 2, so we're going to make our smaller number negative. So negative 3, 5. So our answer is x minus 3, x plus 5. And you're done. Okay, and I think that is all you guys have. Yep, that's it. Good luck today.